Hello my Jhs One students, how are you all doing? You are all welcome to a new week and the continuation of our virtual class. So today let's look at the topic we have. We have capacity, mass, time and money. It's one topic, but we are going to deal with each of them separately. Now, what are we looking at today? Today we are looking at capacity. What about capacity are we looking at? We are going to add and subtract capacities. Okay, now what is capacity? Let me use this example. You know when mommy sends you to the market, we have margarine tin. I know you've been buying things from the market or the mini supermarket. So when you go, mommy tells you that go and buy me one olonka of what, rice, or one margarine tin of sugar. Now that thing that is used to measure the rice or the sugar for you is what we call capacity. So the space that fills up that margarine tin or that olonka tin is what we refer to as what, the capacity. The space inside that tin is what we call capacity. Now the measurement for capacity is in liters. So L represents what? Liters. Now we say that for smaller capacities we use milliliters. That's why normally you see that our voltic water, this is small capacity. Now, this is the space that is filled up in this bottle. So the space inside this bottle is what we call capacity. So how much capacity of water does this bottle hold? Then I'll tell you that the capacity that it holds is what? 500 ml. I don't know if you can see. Okay, 500 ml. So this bottle's capacity is 500 ml. So this bottle is its measurement is what we refer to as what being in smaller capacities, because there are other capacities that are larger than this water that we have. Now for today's lesson, you have to note that 1000 milliliters is equal to 1 liter. 1000 milliliters is equal to 1 liter. Now let's pay attention to this question. Now when you have 2309 ml, 2309 ml. Okay, now what you have to know is that, you know that when we are doing the value of numbers, the value of this 2 here is what? 2000. As I always say, we never learn to forget. What we learn in class 1, we still apply in JHS. Now, the value here is what? 2000. Now, this tells you that this 2000 can be changed into what? Liters. Now, if 1000 ml is equal to 1 liter, that means 2000 ml is equal to what? 2 liters. That is why I came down here to rewrite it that this 2309 ml is the same as what? 2 liters, 309 ml. Okay, so I hope you understand and I hope you see how I did this conversion. Now let's take the first question quickly. We are supposed to add, this is a whole measurement altogether, 3 liters, 487 ml, 5 liters, 849 ml, and 2 liters, 945 ml. Now, one thing that I noticed is that when some of you came to JHS 1, or you came to JHS, I remember telling you that when you are solving questions, don't do your additions vertically, right? So I remember that when you are solving a question, so for example, you have written all this, and then when you get here, you have something like maybe 15 plus 15. And I told you that don't do 15 plus 15. Don't do this, because this is class 6 or primary 1 addition, which is 30. I told you we don't do this, but you rather come and write the final answer here. So 15 plus 15, then you come and write here 30 for me. But when the question specifically, do you get it? The question specifically tells you to add. The question specifically tells you to add. That means they are asking you to do the class 1 addition so that they know that you understand, which is the vertical way of adding. So when you look at the question there, they are specifically asking you to do what? To add. So I don't expect you to write all this for me. Then come and write it's equal to, then write the answer. No. the teacher will assume that you just use a calculator or your phone to do the calculations to provide the answer. So when they ask you to add, do the vertical method. Okay, now let's pick the first one. So you bring your units. So you have your liters and your ml here. Now what goes under the liters? 3 is there. 5 is also there. And 2 is also under liters. Right? Now let's pick under the 3 liters. Under the 3 liters, we have what? 4, 8, 7 under milliliters. And for the 5 liters, it has what? 8, 4, 9. And for the 2 liters, it has what? 9, 4, 5. All right. So what are you being asked to do? You are being asked to what? Add. So I want to see this sign there. All right. So let's quickly add this. Now, what do we have here? 7 plus 9 is what? 16. 16 plus 5 is what? 21. So you bring your 1 here. You carry your 2 here. 8 plus 2 is 10. 10 plus 4 is 14. 14 plus 4 is what? 18. You carry your 1. You have your 5. 5 plus my 9 is 14. 14 plus my 8 is what? 22. Now, I'm writing my 22 here. You know we don't do this in mathematics. It doesn't work that way, but I'm going to use it to explain something to you. Now, we have what? 2,281 milliliters. Right? But you know that definitely when you get to it, you have to carry this to this place. But you are not carrying these 2 as what? As milliliters. Because if you carry this, that means you are carrying 2,000 milliliters here, which is wrong. So you have to first convert this 2,000 ml to liters. So this 2,000 will be converted into what? 2. So now that means you are telling the teacher that what? I've converted my 2,000 milliliters here to 2. So I have my 2 here. I hope you understand. So just like every mathematics, but we want you to get the understanding. So I've carried my 2 here. 2 plus 3, 5. 5 plus 5, 10. 10 plus 2, what? 12. So your answer is 12 liters, 281 milliliters. So it's as simple as that. Now let's take the second question. And please, when you are adding this one, I'll give you a lot of questions on addition. When you are adding it, don't go and say that because Madam Benny said that I am carrying 2,000 liters. So you go and write, please, I'm carrying 2,000 liters. No, we don't do that. Don't go and write that. Just carry the 2 there. It's just like every normal mathematics, but you have to get the understanding. Okay, let's take the second question. 2 tanks hold a total of what? 5,000 liters of water. Alright, 2 tanks. So let's get the understanding for what they are saying. 2 tanks hold a total of what? 5,000 liters of water. So let's count here. 2 tanks. So first let's write tank 1. Tank 1. And let's write what? Tank 2. And I say that these 2 tanks, both of them, their total is what? 5,000 liters. Now, that means that automatically, if I tell you that these 2 people, their weight is 100 kg. If I tell you that their weight is 100 kg, if I don't tell you who weighs more, and you are seeing all of them, they say you will automatically assume that this person weighs 50 kg, and this person also weighs 50 kg. That is why their total is what? 100 kg. Because I have not told you who weighs more, right? But when I tell you that, this person, let me give them names, Ekua and maybe Ama. Right? Now, if I tell you that a Kia weighs 30 more than this Ama, that means the moment you hear more, you are adding. right? So 30 more than Ama. So that means Ekwa is weighing what? 30 more than what? Ama. But Ama is weighing what? Lesser than Ekwa. So in this place, because she's weighing less, you will subtract. So when you subtract, what do you get? Now Ama, Ekwa is weighing 80 kg. And Ama is weighing what? 20 kg. So now their total becomes what? 100 kg. I hope you are getting this understanding. So it is this understanding that we are going to use to solve the question. So let's continue with the question. 2 tanks holds a total of 5,000 L. If the bigger tank holds 400 L more than the smaller tank. So just like the thing that I was drawing here, the bigger tank, so let's assume that tank 1 is the bigger one. So bigger tank. And the tank 2 is smaller. So first is what? 1 over 2, then their total, which is 5. Because I'm finding half of it, right? So 5,000, and which one is the bigger one? The bigger tank is 400 more. And the smaller tank is what? 4,000, 400 less. Okay. So here we have what? 4,600. No, this is 5,400. Half of that. And here is what? 4,600. Half of this. So this one is going to give me what? 2,700. And this is going to give me what? 2,300. This makes sense, right? So you can see that what? The bigger one is 400 more than the smaller tank. Okay, quickly, second question. Okay, third question. A 5,000 liter tank is full of water. A 5,000 liter tank is full of water. Okay, the water is poured into 2 containers till both are full. One container holds 7,000 more than the other container, 700 liters more than the other container. If there are still 500 liters of water left in the tank, find the capacity of each container. Okay, now look here. This is the bigger tank that contains what? 5,000 liters of water. Okay, and these are the 2 tanks that I'm filling. Now they are saying that this water here was used to fill tank 1 and tank 2. And after this water was used to fill this one and fill this one, it was still left with 500 in this tank. 500 liters in this tank. So now my question to you is that, so how much water do you think was used to fill tank 1 and tank 2? How do we know that? We are just going to subtract the 5,000 minus how much is left in this tank, which is 500. So that means the amount or the quantity of water that was used to fill these 2 tanks was what? 4,500. Right? Now, with the understanding from the 2 questions we've solved, now the first tank is what? 700 liters more than the second tank. So we have what? 1 over 2. Then 4,500 plus 700. So this is the bigger tank. The more you add. Now the smaller one, you use what? You subtract. So you have 1 over 2, then 4,500 minus 700, because this one is less and this one is more. So from that, I'm having 2,600 for this one and 1,900 for this one. So that means the bigger tank took a capacity of 2,600 and the smaller tank took a capacity of what? 1,900. So when you do the subtraction, 2,600 minus 1,900, you see that the difference will be what? 700 liters. I am not saying that 4,500 plus 700 that is the 2,600. After adding this one, when I found half of the total of this one, then I got this one. So the total of this one is what? Is it 5,200? Yes. So 5,200, and I found half of 5,200, and I got this 2,600. And this one, so I did my subtraction, and I got this, and blah, blah, blah. So because of time, we are rushing. Okay, third question and last question for the day. So this question is, we are going to apply the variable thing. Pay attention to the question. Yeah, Ama and Ifua have a total of 42 liters of oil. If Ama has 3 more than Ifua, okay, now let's come here. Let's put their names down first. We have Ya, we have Ama, and we have Ifua. Let's look at the question. Now let me use the total oil as what? X. Okay. Now, let's come back to the question. They said that if Ama has 3 liters more than what? Ifua. So Ama is having what? Who has the 3 more? Okay. So 3 plus X. Because Ama has what? 3 more than Ifua. Okay. Now let's come to the second part of the question. And Ifua has 6 liters more than Ya. And Ifua has 6 liters more than Ya. Okay. I'm trying to make sure the question is correct. If Ama has 3 liters more than Ifua, okay, and Ifua has 6 liters more than Ya, right? So Ifua has what? 6 liters more than what? Ya. Now, does this make sense? No. Because they are saying that what? If Ifua is already having 6 plus X, so now Ya's oil is what you are representing as X. Okay, yes oil, what we don't know, and you are supposed to find yes oil. So what we don't know is what you are representing as what? As X. Now, Ifua has 6 more than Ama. No, Ama has 3 more than Ifua. Now, if Ama has 6, that means if Ifua has 6, that means Ama has what? 9 now. So it's going to be what? 6 plus 3, becoming what? 9. So let me rewrite it. 9x and 6 plus x. Because of time, I'm rushing, but you have to get the understanding. Now, let's pay attention. They are sharing oil, okay? Ama has 3 more than Ifua. Now, 9 minus 6 is 3, so this is making sense. So 9 is more than what? 6, right? So this Ama has 3 more than Ifua. And Ya is what we are finding. So the summation of 1, 2, 3 should give us what? The 42 liters of oil that they share. So did you see how I broke down the question? So that's how you have to break down the question when they give you a question to solve. So now our equation is going to be what? X plus 9x plus 6 is 9 plus x plus x is equal to what? 42. Okay, so Ama has 3 more than Ifua, and Ifua has 6 more than Ya. I hope you understand. So now we have what? X plus this x plus this x plus 9 plus 6 is equal to what? 42. You remember grouping like that. So we have 3x plus 15 is equal to what? 42. Now, these people, remember family members. 3x is equal to what? 42 minus 15. 3x is equal to what we have here is 27. 9. X is equal to 9. Okay, so that means Ya took what? 9 liters of oil. Okay, so mathematically, this is how we express it. So Ya took 9. Ama took what? Amma took what? 9 plus 9. And Ya took what? 6 plus 9. If you add this, we have what? 18 plus this person is giving you what? 15. And the last one is giving you what? 9. If you add this, you should get 42. If you add this, you should get 42. Is that right? Okay. So we'll take more questions and you understand. Because of time and because of data, so bear with us. That is why I said that when I'm teaching, try and get your book so that whatever I put down, you can also move with me, because I have to rush because of our limited time and the data consumption. So I'll see you all tomorrow.